What's going on, y'all? Back with a little tailgate talk today. Today we're going to cover a topic that we're not familiar with. It's something brand new. We got our first case of CWD in Georgia this month, down in Lanier County, South Georgia. And we're just kind of going to talk about CWD and our take on it. And y'all know anything more about it? Hit us up in the comments. Let us know. Because this new to us. So, Pat, what do you know about CWD?
Yeah, so a little bit of research I've been doing. CWD is chronic waste disease. It's a neurological disease that's found in deer, elk, moose, animals like that. So there's cases across the United States. There's 36 other states right now that have reported cases of CWD. Like I said, this is our first case. It's down in South Georgia. Um, CWD, what it is, it's a neurological disease and there's no cure for it. What happens is the protein in the blood, it becomes informed. It's an unfolded protein. It's called prions. This attacks the deer's nervous system, and that includes the brain and everything like that. So it can take up to 2 years.
Yeah, I hadn't really heard. I did do a little research myself, and it's like 18 to 30 months a deer could have it before it hits that zombie phase, like you said, the neurological part. So it's wild, man. I never heard of nothing like this, and it just
Yeah, I mean, you see it on TV shows
well,
and all that, but it's just
every time I've heard, I think of out west, because that's where we always see it.
Yeah.
So when we finally heard about it here in Georgia, I was like, ooh, I ain't real keen on that. So
yeah. In my research, I actually found that it was closer all along than I thought. There's cases in Alabama, cases in Florida, so it's kind of all over the map. It originated in Colorado, is where it started. But for us, what are some things we need to be looking out for as hunters, and what can we do to kind of help prevent the spread of this disease from county to county?
I know, for us, we use bait sites, and if you do have a bait site, kind of spread your bait out because it spreads through saliva, feces, contact the soil. So kind of be more diligent on your bait sites, how close your bait sites are, and really just kind of pay attention and watch your deer activity, and while you are in the stand, kind of see how your deer is acting. And if you got any suspicions, report it. I mean, reach out and let them know, hey, and it may not be nothing, but just reach out to the proper people and let them know, hey, I've been noticing this deer I've got on camera, it's just acting funny, and talk with them and draw up a game plan.
Yeah, and kind of like we mentioned before, it could go a year and a half before you even see something. So you might not even know the next county over or farther along that we even have a problem. So things that we can do is this coming up season, I did see where they're going to be setting up some testing sites. So once the deer is harvested, you can submit some samples and find out if the deer is contaminated. There haven't been any reported cases in humans, but it's safer it's my opinion, and also in my research that it's safer just get it tested.
Especially if you do eat deer meat on a regular basis, I'd want to check it, because if I shoot a zombie deer, I ain't gonna mess with it.
Yeah, no doubt. I definitely would mess with it. But it's kind of what we're having to deal with here now, and we just got to do our due diligence. These type of things, we've been hunting out of state, and we had to follow strict guidelines for bringing carcasses back, meat, racks, anything like that. So,
well, I tell you that when we went to Wyoming, reading their laws,
I was scared.
You need a Philadelphia lawyer to decipher them things, boy. It was rough.
Yeah.
I'm glad you was with me, because I'd probably still be standing looking at the fence, knowing if I can cross that fence or not.
I know, and it's one of them things. That's what we can do as hunters, besides using our ability to spread out our bait sites, is to be mindful and listen out for other hunters too. If they're going out state hunting, let them know, hey, these are the kind of things we don't need to be doing. Don't bring your deer carcass back. Don't bring brain matter back, and things like that could get spread to our deer herds.
Well, I remember, in Wyoming, I was fortunate enough to kill a mule deer, and we had to debone the meat. We had to get the skull cap off to bring the rat back. So we had to, we had to do the whole cape. We brought the hide back. We brought the rack back with the skull cap on it, but we got make sure we got all the brain
Yeah,
out
had to
of
get
it.
the membrane
Got
and everything off.
all that off of it, and we deboned the meat, quartered up, deboned it, and brought all that back. So we were good, and that was stated in their rules.
Yeah.
To do that. So they've already put in play something to kind of help. I ain't gonna say it's gonna stop the spread, but something to help kind of prevent it going across state lines and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're actively working on it. It's kind of spreading like wildfire, but we can help slow it down. Right now, I think their plans are to do some testing over the summer, getting with landowners and guys, farmers with permits to take some cluster samples and do some sampling on those deer to see how far it's actually spread and try to contain it the best they can. I mean, that's pretty much all you can do. On a side note as well, on your bait sites or food plots or even in the water, this disease, it can live. It can withstand heat. It can withstand cold. It doesn't just die. It's not like a virus or anything that would just die with overheat or anything like that. It's there to stay. So that's why it spreads so much and continues to spread because of that fact there.
It's just wild, dude. It's so new. I mean, I ain't scared to go hunt, but now it's gonna be in the back of my head because you hear it on TV and stuff, but now you're like, dang, my deer, does he got it?
Yeah.
Because it could be a while before he starts showing signs of it. So now I'm gonna question myself, and I'm not saying that people be scared because I ain't gonna be scared. I'm gonna hunt regardless.
Yeah, no doubt.
But it is something to think about, and it just makes you want to pay attention and kind of watch and see. And honestly, it makes me interested now. It's interesting to me. I want to learn more about it. Like, I'm gonna do a little bit more research about it and kind of help spread the word because we've got it now. We had our first legal case here in the state of Georgia, so
Yeah,
it's wild.
That's all you can do is just be mindful, be diligent while you're out in the woods, and just look for those things. I know that as we kind of get into the season and all that, it's like I said, they're testing sites, so please just do your due diligence, check it out, do your research, let us know in comments and kind of voice your opinion on it. Like, what are your thoughts and things that we can do, things we haven't thought of or researched yet.
Like you said, if y'all know some more stuff about it, man, please share it. Share it in the comments and let us know that we can kind of help spread the word around here. Because knock on wood, around here in the CSRL we hunt, we hadn't heard nothing yet. I believe in my heart of hearts that it's here. I think it's here. It's probably been here for a minute.
Yeah.
We just have now our first true case, so we'll just kind of go from there. Y'all help us out and let's just help spread the word.
Yeah, that's all we can do is just help each other out and to reiterate, like, guys just freshly coming into hunting, girls just freshly coming into hunting, don't be scared of it. I mean, all the other states that have it, they're doing real similar things to try to contain it, as well as testing. No reported cases in humans, but just be mindful and have your deer tested if you're near or close to a contaminated site, or right now they're doing 5-mile testing, so just do your part and do what you feel is right for you. If you do come across anything, I know your local DNR, you can report it to them and they'll handle it from there and kind of help you and tell you how to dispose of the meat or dispose of any other parts of the animal itself.
Yeah.
Some of the other things coming up, as you can see, this deer behind me, he's one of the deer I killed a little while back, but he's kind of near and dear to me. He's my biggest bow deer, so we're gonna be kind of talking about it in the next episode and some of our other hunts that we've had in our past, and just keep on bringing you some stories.
Yeah, we've got that gap between deer season just ended, turkey season's coming up, and we don't really dive into kind of our turkey prep, so to say, or scouting stuff kind of till the end of February, 1st of March when we go listen, and we'll bring you a lot of those episodes and stuff. But we're gonna tell between now and the next few weeks. We're gonna tell a couple of old hunting stories that are pretty cool and like Pat said, near and dear to our heart. And y'all just stick along with us. Hit that subscribe button. Let us know how we're doing. Talk to us. Share some of your stories in the comments. We'd love to share those and and talk with y'all and let you know or let people know how your stuff's going. Let us know how your season stuff went. Just holler at us and get with us.
Yeah, we want to interact with y'all and just kind of just like being around the campfire, around the tailgate. Just let's talk about our stories. I know everybody's got them, so just let us know. We'd love to talk about it.